All right, so Title 42 is set to expire at the end of the month. Now, migrants at the southern border are settling in. They're just kind of waited out, anticipating that day, December 21st. Hundreds of Venezuelans, Nicaraguans, Cubans, whatever, they've set up tent near the Rio Grande, awaiting the Biden administration to lift this because they're going to start flooding in here to the tune of double what they have been for the last, 18 months or so. Crazy. Absolutely crazy that they're doing that.
Well, we're now joined by former acting CBP Commissioner Mark Morgan to talk all about it. Welcome back to the show, Morgan. Mark, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Well, Mark, talk to us about this, because what should we be expecting when Title 42 expires?
Well, first, as Carl said, look, this is the last remaining effective tool and authority that we have put in place for the incredible brave men and women on the front lines of our nation's borders to be able to do their job to protect this great nation. And there's going to be a couple of cascading dominoes that are going to fall here. First of all, this is going to be used by the cartels to provide yet another message to the entire world that now is time to come to continue to break into our countries illegally, because this government has just now made it easier for them to do so. The second domino to fall, it's a very real substantive one, is it provides yet another incentive. Because, look, in the first 22 months, this administration, we've encountered about 4.5 million aliens that have come to our borders. And we've talked that's in addition to the 1.1 million gotaways. But of those 4.5 million, this administration has released half of those, and the other 2 million they've removed, of which, what have they used to remove them? Title 42. So now what this means is the real world incentive, the 2 million that they removed under Title 42 that goes away, the majority of those now are going to be allowed to illegally enter, and then they're going to be released into the interior United States. So it's just going to act as another incentive to continue to come.
That's insane to me. So I was talking to Ken Cuccinelli this week, and he actually laid a huge amount of blame on Governor Abbott, Ted Cruz. They said what they're doing with this declaration of invasion is actually just lip service. I was shocked.
Yeah, so look, I love Ken Cuccinelli. He's a great patriot. We look at this a little bit differently. Look, he's substantively right in this. This is what I say. Governor Abbott has done more than any other governor in the state in our country to try to fill the void left by this administration and the catastrophic crisis they've created with their open border policies. And from a law enforcement perspective, Operation Lone Star that Governor Abbott introduced has been incredibly effective. I mean, there's been tens of thousands of pounds of drugs, including fentanyl, that would have made it in the United States that didn't. They've apprehended 300,000 illegal aliens, thousands of criminals. I could go on. From a law enforcement
90 on the terrorist watch list.
Yeah, that's right. But the one thing, though, that he can't do, and it's clear in law, U.S. v. Arizona, is he can't enforce immigration law. But that's the one thing that he needs to do, Carl. He needs to be able to detain and remove illegal aliens for this crisis to start to have some relief. That's the one thing he's not doing. So under the invasion clause, I support him. He's the only governor that's done this. This is a significant step that he declared invasion. The only thing that I would recommend to the governor is he's got to take one more step. He's got to detain and remove illegal aliens. If he does that, it will be successful.
And Mark, Alejandro Mayorkas said this week that he believes that the border is secure. Is it really?
Just see your face.
I already know the answer to that.
Right. Look, I mean, we'll have to laugh, even though it's a very serious matter, because we all know, look, the American people, they see it with their own eyes. Remember his response as it came to the White House press secretary that said to a reporter there, that said, well, it's not like they literally walked across the border, when literally we're seeing an image of illegal aliens literally walking across the wide open southwest border every single day. Look, it's a blatant lie. And here's why this is important. Here's why we can't let this go. This is a man that is the secretary responsible for our homeland security. Not only is the chief architect of our open borders that's impacting every aspect of our nation's public health, public safety, and national security, but he's lying to the American people about it. And I think this is one of the reasons why what's happened on the southwest border didn't make it to the kitchen table as an issue with the majority of Americans like it should have from this election, because this administration is lying to them and telling them there's nothing to see here. That's important.
I mean, that's probably why they're talking about potentially trying to impeach him with the new House. I mean, the guy he has royally screwed up on so many levels. It's like one job.
And Carl, that's right. He's got to go. Look, I hope that the Republican Party shows the strength and courage and political will to do the right thing. We have to hold people accountable. And what's going on on our southwest border is literally killing people every single day. And that's why I say Secretary Mayorkas is the most dangerous man in this administration. He's got to go, and the American people need to see it live in color, why and how this happened, and that he's responsible.
Yeah, more asleep at the wheel than 80-year-old President Biden today. Mark Morgan, always a pleasure.
You bet. Thank you both.